Welcome back, guys. Welcome to aArambh, the first step towards your coding career, which could be a roadmap to the IT world. In this video, we'll talk about strings. When we talk about strings, we'll talk about various string manipulation methods. So, in the previous videos, what we have covered is all these videos in module 1 we have covered, and in this series in module 2 we have covered till Git and GitHub in the sequential order. If you are a new learner, if you want to learn, follow all these videos in a sequential manner. Right now we are in this video, strings video. So without any further ado, let's jump into coding. Strings. Strings is nothing but, we have characters, right? A, B, C, D, E. Strings is nothing but a combination of characters. Whenever you want to store a combination of characters, that is represented or interpreted as a string. So, for example, in order to declare a string is a non-primitive data type. String is a class. In order to declare a string, like an integer variable, if you want to declare, you say int I equal to 10. Here I say string name equal to aArambh. I'll say string name equal to aArambh. Whenever we are using a string, we have to remember that we will be using a double quotes. Whenever we are dealing with characters, we will be using a single quote. Whenever we are dealing with strings, that is, we use a double quote. Now we will look at string manipulation methods. String manipulation methods. That means there are certain methods inside the string class which can be used to manipulate the string. So let me jot down some of the methods. Length method. So whenever I am saying a method, I ask you to remember this symbol, right? The round braces. So length method, we have two uppercase method. We have two lowercase method, and we have caret method. We have caret method. We have substring method. We have substring method, and there are many methods. I'm just taking some of the methods. We have equals method, and we have equals ignore care method. There are various other methods, but what we will do is we will try to concentrate and understand these methods just like a beginner video on the strings. So if you notice, the convention of these methods is lower camel case. When I say lower camel case, first word is in lower case, and from then the next word, the first letter is in uppercase. This is capital case. Next letter is in uppercase, capital case. The first word is in lower case, and the next letter is in uppercase. In lower, L is in uppercase, and in case, C is in uppercase. Similarly, we have it caret also. So this is called as lower camel case convention, and all the standard Java methods are defined in lower camel case convention. Now what I want to do is I want to find the length of a string, let's say. Here, okay, we are in string class. What we want to do is we need to declare a main method. Need to declare a main method, and my string, whatever code I am writing, it should be inside the main method. So I want to find out the length of this string. When I say the length of the string, I'm talking about the number of characters that are present inside the string plus name dot. When you give a dot operator, all the methods that are present inside a string class will be visible to you. When you give dot operator and you scroll up down, you see these are all the methods that are available in string class. Dot length. Okay, let me run this. So here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters are there inside this string. So the length is 7. 7 characters are there. The length is 7, but the indices start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how do I know about the indices? let's say s out of, I say char at s out of name dot caret of 0. So at the 0th index, what is the character? 1 is there. The 0th index, 1 is there. Similarly, let's say I want to extract R from this aArambh. So at what index I'll get this? Let's try to calculate. At the 0th index, we have A. The first index, we have A. And at the second index, we have R. So if you give 2 here and you will run, you will get R string, out of the string. Then after that, we have a two lowercase method. So I say name dot to lowercase. When I say name dot to lowercase, I'm commenting out these lines. So aArambh should be printed in lowercase. So let me pull up this console. So aArambh is printed in lowercase. So next thing what I will do is I'll take a string in lowercase now. String word equal to carrier. Then s out of, I'll say word dot to uppercase this time. And I'll comment out this line. I'll run the code. So you see carrier is printed in capital letters this time. So this is how we manipulate the string. There are various methods. I just taken some of the methods to explain them. You can feel free to explore other methods also and try to understand how they work. You can just try to look at the documentation on the internet. You will find all the methods that are present in string manipulation. So this is uppercase, lowercase. We have seen caret. Now we will see a substring method. So let's say this is my string, right? String name equal to aArambh. From this, let's say I want to extract the word Ram, RAM. So how will I do that? I'll say s out of substring is nothing but when we want to extract a substring, that is a smaller string out of a bigger string, we use the substring method. So name dot substring of, from what index we want to extract? 0, 1, 2. From the second index, I want to extract. So from the second index, if I want to extract and I will run this, what will happen is from the second index till the end, everything will be printed. So from the second index till the end, everything has been printed. I'll comment out this line. So let's say I want to give a ending index also. Name dot substring of from 2. Where do I want to end? At M I want to end. So logically what we will think is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is what? 4 is where we will try to end. And let's see what happens here. When I tried to end at 4, I thought I will get RAM because 4 is where M is present. But we just got RA. The reason is in substring, the beginning index is inclusive and the ending index is exclusive. What does the statement mean by? So beginning index is inclusive. Name dot substring of, when you say 2, starting from the second index, we'll start extracting the characters. But then for the ending index, it has to be +1. If I want till M is at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to give 4 plus 1, that is 5. So let me run this. So I get RAM. So when we want RAM, we want to give one plus to the ending index. That is meant by ending index is exclusive. If you ask me why it is like that, in Java definition itself, the indices are defined like that. Beginning index is inclusive and ending index is exclusive. This is one of an important feature that we want to remember about substring. In some of the coding questions, this is asked. So let's say I have string word2 equal to career. Now I want to check if this word career is equal to the word career in capital here. So word dot equals word2. I want to print this. So if you see word dot word2 equal to career in the word initially is in smaller letters, smaller case, and career here is in capital case. So ideally it should be false. So I got a false here. So because in Java, everything is case sensitive. In Java, everything is case sensitive. Capital letters are not equal to the small letters. But then if I want to compare in a fashion that I don't care about the capital case, then what I can do is I can use equals ignore case. Equals ignore case. Ignore whether it's a capital case or a small case. In that aspect, what we will see is true. When you are comparing capital career with a small letter, small uppercase, lowercase career with a uppercase career, when we are not using equals ignore case, we are not comparing the case. We are just comparing the contents inside the string. Then we'll get like this. So this is all I wanted to cover in this video. Length method, two uppercase, two lowercase, caret, substring, equals and equals ignore case. So in the next video, what we will do is we will cover functions or methods. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video. All the best for your career. And finally, once again, welcome to aArambh, a roadmap for your IT world.